You've built the life that others envy, the career, the income, the influence. Your calendar is packed, and your decisions shape the future of your business and your family. On the outside, it might look like mastery, but at 3 a.m., when the house is silent, you're lying awake. Your thoughts replay. The decisions start to unravel, and you can feel it. There's a pressure, heavy and unrelenting, pressing against your chest. And maybe you've noticed the whispers underneath it all, that unease before a deal goes sideways, that strange charge in a room when the energy shifts, and that gut feeling that you keep pushing aside because logic always has to lead the way. But what if that quiet voice is the very thing that you've been starving? What if your sleepless nights, your restless mind, that constant pressure are the price you pay for suppressing your greatest gift? I once worked with a client who was a CEO, very sharp and decisive. He had a partnership on the table, the kind that promised massive returns. On paper, it was flawless, but every time he sat with it, he felt a knot in his stomach and he ignored it. Months later, that deal collapsed in scandal, dragging his reputation and his finances with it. It wasn't that he didn't know, he did. He felt it. His intuitive mind had warned him, but years of conditioning taught him to bury that inner knowing under spreadsheets and boardroom logic. And the price that he paid was not just in money, but in sleepless nights, strained relationships, and a creeping sense that his success was hollow. How many times have you dismissed that whisper? How many times has the logic you told yourself that everything was fine, while something deeper knew that it just wasn't? That cost isn't just financial, it's the weight you carry home, the glass of whiskey you need to unwind, the partner who feels you are not present, you're not really there. It's the energy that follows you into the night, stealing your rest and whispering in the dark, what if you miss something? And every time you ignore that inner knowing, you erode your confidence. You burn through what the Norse called a haminga. They called it their soul's fortune, the repository of luck, your causal body. And that leaves you feeling more exhausted, more disconnected, even more haunted. But there is another path. Learning how to clear those shadows that are blocking your intuitive gifts. This is not the logic of the boardroom, but the clarity of divine insight. It perceives the patterns before they emerge. It sees the truth behind the mask. It's the whispers when the shadow is at play. And that's not weakness. It's not irrational. It's the hidden edge of the elite. The reason why some leaders rise with grace while others grind themselves into dust. When you reclaim this gift, the sleepless nights shift into clarity. The restless doubt becomes certainty. The shadows that once haunted you become guides, showing you where to move, where to trust, and where to walk away. Your success stops being a performance and it becomes an extension of your authentic, sovereign self. This redemption doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you confront the shadows that keep you doubting yourself. It happens when you clear the shame that tells you to hide your deeper insight. It happens when you align your subtle bodies, tuning them like instruments so your decisions carry both logic and soul. I guide clients through this work. It's shadow alchemy, ancestral wisdom, and sacred practices that restore your intuitive insights to their rightful place. And when that alignment clicks, everything changes. If this speaks to you, if you know the success that you've built is costing you something deeper, I invite you to book a consultation with me. Together, we are going to uncover where you've been suppressing your true gift and mapping the path to reclaim it. This isn't about abandoning your success. It's about infusing it with clarity, certainty, and the spiritual edge that no competitor can ever touch. Just follow the link in the description, step forward, and let's begin the work of restoring your true sight. Hail